NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They ain't gonna show when the shit's happening. Like I can't go and look and see like what down or what. Kind of like if I was still in the game.
I mean, the last drive, I had probably like 3 sacks.
But I only threw the ball.
How many times you throw the ball?
I'm gonna go more.
You had 14 completions, 23 times. 23 times.
I threw the ball.
On 1st and 10, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. Big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gotta imagine the pass.
So, out of those 12 dropbacks,
Hello.
5 of them were sacks.
Hello?
Hey.
Where you at?
In the house?
No, wait,
You said we called you yesterday.
they don't count that as an attempt
What?
because he didn't throw the
No,
ball.
because you're not a
See,
man.
that's that bullshit. You stay home.
So
What you call me late at night?
No,
So
I ain't
I
call you no late at night.
17.
Yeah, pretty much.
And 33% of the time, I got sacked. Over 33% of the time, I got sacked.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I mean, the one
My
where you
bad,
scrambled at the end
I
that
know.
cost you that turnover. I mean,
Yeah, that wasn't. That's because I thought that it was a whole different play. I wasn't even trying to scramble with the quarterback.
Rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
I'm not doing Mr. Paul.
Here's Newton. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Well, someone came to play today.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right
And now you want to get out of the phone.
Here's Newton, and that will be incomplete.
Now you want to get out of the phone.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Shit, yeah, right, okay. That's going to get you 2 things right there.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Seahawks are in great field position to start this drive at 10 on the short side of the field.
First of all, I don't know what those few things you talk about. You better slow down, Joe Rowley. I'll tell you that.
Throwing now, Wilson. 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards. And the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, he may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. Oh, he's getting in the line. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Oh, come on, Hilton. What he said?
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
That grabs their third sack of the ball game, second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing that they're picking up the first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that plays over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, we're working on it for a little bit. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Penny, a first down carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
From the 25 on second down, Wilson, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 30, 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat.
Say what? I'm listening to you. You in your own world yelling at people and no more locked doors and...
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible.
You ain't so big as hell. I don't know where you get all this yellow from.
Trying to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
You do. Okay, you got love. Okay, David.
And he'll be brought down to about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
My baby love.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Wilson is going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's knocked away and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down,
it's
hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. Second and 5 now. Newton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Come downstairs with a cigarette.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This is Jennings. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Well, I like that picture.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
Why I can't like the little picture?
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
That's crazy.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Why I don't compliment you all the time? I might crack when you're at, but I still compliment you.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Newton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go,
Whoop that
nowhere
trick.
to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Great blocking on the return.
Okay, so got legs, Pat.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it.
Boosted
But at the
ass
same
fucking
time, I
team,
like the
man.
odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson.
Oh my Lord.
To escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the
No
first
time
of their
left for this
timeouts as
Oh.
they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Not
Pick him up, pick him up.
Another sack, but play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with
Just
your
go ahead and take them off the roster, man. He ain't on the team no more.
Second of their timeouts. As it'll
He
come
kicked
with
me, he
15
done.
seconds to play in the first
I'm gonna
half.
take him off the
How
roster.
about
I
this
still
one
got him
now?
on the
In their own
roster.
territory, a gutsy call.
They should go ahead and get all these niggas out of here, man.
And he's not even going to
Broke
come
back.
close to picking up the first. They stop him right
All of them
at
need to
the
go,
line of
man.
scrimmage. So
Look at that,
certainly an
man.
interesting call
I'm
there to
fucking
go
center.
for it. And
My
the
fucking
Panthers are gonna get
my
it
center
back
couldn't
in
push a cinder
excellent
block if he
field
tried.
position.
Like, damn, hell. It's ridiculous. I had the same dirt ass line since we started this league.
Now Newton on 1st down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
What the hell is that? The wide receiver?
So on second down, the field goal unit is on.
Oh, your left tackle. And he old as dirt now?
This from 54 yards away. And he missed it.
Oh, 31? Oh, you got to pay him?
Stay right where it is.
What you want for him?
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this
what
stage
you
in the
want
second
for him?
quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
I'll send you over what you call it, right? Old John Reed.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hold on, no. I think I paid him. Hold up, I don't know. I think I gotta see where he at with it.
Maybe you throw it up 50+ yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because just get out of there, you regroup, you start over.
I probably
But
do.
if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You
Bobby Rag walking, man. Ain't nobody gonna know what I want from him. I want 2 twos from him.
Let's see if they take the shot.
Yeah, he's going on the mountain.
The back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Block,
the Seahawks take over
block
him.
Oh, my Lord. I just said block him.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a second
do it again.
They'll run it again with Penny.
Oh, that's a good cut. That was a good cut, Penny. Penny's still some trash, though.
They can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy.
Better than that Chris Carson that ain't doing the goddamn thing, though.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Turn up.
It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 39 on third. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed.
Come on, man. You need to make a good cut right here. There we go. There we go.
He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he gets
make a tight cut, piece of shit.
Just a yard or two shy of the 10. A game there of 30 big ones. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions; they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make
I need a block right here.
each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone.
Oh my God, who the hell is that?
Can open up even more big plays.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with
Oh my God, Russell, where the fuck you throwing that at?
Second down throw for the
I'm gonna get with his ass. I'm gonna get with his ass too.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never...
The catch.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I'm about to tell the Cowboys. Let me get Zeke for 2 first rounds.
Sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun
I'll give them 2-1 for Zeke.
For me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp to each and every
Draft been shitty, man. I gotta get it how I live.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the
Motherfuckers out here getting
30
sick.
to the
These motherfuckers out here getting
33-yard
60s in the first round. Oh, I gotta get it.
Panthers offense now, they head
Gotta
back
get these
on the
ones
field
up. These
for
ones
their
ain't worth a
first
fuck.
possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now,
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
and when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to
God damn, how you do like that?
With that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
What about Thursday?
51, Mike 51. Come on.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. That's caught by Jennings. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson going for Metcalf, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat-trick for Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me.
God damn, you won't block him or
Just
not?
outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
But they tried to get 2, and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Newton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. Newton on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. And this is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson.
Oh, you got to bring that in.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
On 1st down, it's Newton. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete.
Wow.
The 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds McKinnon, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. Newton now to throw. Bobby Wagner, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. It's caught at the 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Wilson wants to throw it. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Wilson going to throw again. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Again, Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Seahawks, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers,
Damn.